Dying matters to me because you live, you die. We learn how to live, we learn how to shape our lives, but nobody teaches us how we're going to accept death.
You only get one chance at death.
It matters to all of us.
It is something that we absolutely need to get right.
I'm a wheelchair user who wants to feel that people can support me.
We're all going to die.
Obvious answer is we'd be overcrowded if we didn't die.
So I think dying really matters to me, both as a fact of living, but also as a fact of dying. I think it's so important not only for the person who becomes ill and dies, but also for the people left behind.
It is not tragedy. Maybe tragedy when we're born.
I would like to be remembered for the good things I've done.
I will die someday, I don't know.
I'd like to be cremated, maybe.
It's a topic that needs to be spoken about.
It's conversations that people should be prepared to have and should know how to have.
People don't incorporate that or think about death.
People find it difficult with learning disabilities, they find it hard to talk about dying.
When we speak about everything else in life.
Talking about dying was the last taboo.
If we don't talk about it, we're not actually going to be able to make it better.
It feels me a lot better talking about it, because I think it's lifted what was on my shoulders.
I think I've learned more from dying people than I've learned from anybody else.
It's important, especially for my parents as well. I definitely like to talk to them about dying.
They don't want to accept the fact that I'm dying.
My own father died about 2 years ago, and I was surprised that before he died, I had actually told him, would you like to let us know about all kinds of secrets that you may want us to know, or how we can live after you are dead.
People need someone to talk to who isn't just a doctor.
It matters a lot to me so that I could understand what she's going through.
Because we don't talk about dying in this country, it's very difficult to give end-of-life care the priority it deserves within health and social care.
We all have a major role to play in supporting our patients.
Think about what the patient actually wants and what the patient actually needs.
They must have access to services and they must have access to information.
It's not just good enough to give physical care. I think the spiritual dimension is often neglected.
It should be dignified, and it should hopefully be on your own terms.
You just want no pain for them. They try to make that happen, but that was in a hospital environment, you know. I'm joking, but you know, probably in a wine bar would have been more suitable for her, but that's not appropriate, is it?
The way that people die lives on in the memory of others.
They were very dissatisfied with the treatment that she received. They were never really fully prepared.
My mother died, which was in hospital, surrounded by medical equipment, and there was very limited choices.
There's no way I'm ever going to let anybody suffer in pain like that again, really, and that kind of gave me my drive.
I found that it was really difficult for me to comfort my mum.
She wanted to die at home, and that she wanted to be with her family.
We managed to take him on a holiday to somewhere he really wanted to go to.
When my wife died of cancer a number of years ago, we had a very good experience.
There are ways of making it better, but you need to get people to talk about it.
The worst thing that could have happened would have been that Mum got killed in a car accident 6 weeks ago, and we never had this opportunity.
By putting a bit of effort from within their life into thinking about their own death and those close to them, they can really make a difference to the time when it really matters.
We need to work together to make that experience better.
That makes me afraid of being in the situation I know I'm going to be in.
मैं समझता हूँ उसको end of the death इसका benefit मिलना ही मिलना है हर इंसान को जो भी इस काम में help करेगा किसी इंसान की.
I believe that once I die, I'm going to go and be in heaven.
I'm not one of these people who worries about dying or anything.
I'm not interested in euthanasia. I think that's wrong.
We believe that real life will start after death.
It led me to rethink my life.
Currently, I have an aunt. She had her 100th birthday in July. She hates being alive.
There are certain things that we can do to ensure that that experience is the best it possibly can be.
If you keep it in, then you're never going to get over it.
Make a wish list
put it in writing what you would like done.
And it's the right time to do it when you are right and strong.
Being more open about it when I was younger might very well have helped me now.
I've got all the information. I'm going to pass them on to my people.
If something happens to me, then who's going to fulfil my ambitions?
We put effort into all of the other important parts of our lives, so this is no different.
I want to be remembered to every woman.
I want my body to go to Pakistan.
I know where her ashes are going to be chucked.
With the help of my father and her neighbour, we were able to keep her at home that whole time.
He did it absolutely how he wanted.
Friends and family joined in and were able to celebrate his life with us.
And he died 6 days later with my mum at one side of him and myself holding his other hand.
You are going to die, but if you can work through that and actually have the conversation and start thinking about what it means to you before you're really sick, then not only are you going to help yourself have a better care at the end of life, but you're going to help those around you who love you and support them at a time that's going to be really difficult.